about that?
Oh, great. I'm happy.
Yep. Perfect. So here we are again.
Welcome back to Mega Man Legends.
We got our second day of recording here, and we got our second key as well. So we're gonna go return that to Von Blücher and the gang.
I don't know how weird it would be to talk about everything that's happened since the last recording.
Quite a bit actually, especially considering we just recorded yesterday.
Yeah. My wife's car exploded, and we're trying to come up with thousands of dollars.
Well, yeah, that'll happen.
It does happen. I'm not as bad.
How's the Guildmaster? Little crazy.
Not as bad at fixing someone else I know. Not personally know, but internet know.
Bad stuff happened for everyone.
How you doing?
Over the past week, I'm okay.
There you go. At least you're okay.
Yeah, it's rough for me. I got to go back to work after
I have to go back to work to my real job.
Year's almost over. We got like 40 days of school left.
I thought you were saying yours is almost over. I'm like, Jim, that's pretty true. Because I asked somebody who'd been there last year, like when the season ends for new people, and she's like, well, I left a little early, but probably May.
The Bonnes are in the city, and they've already started exploring the ruins, possibly.
The Bonnes?
Bonnes, yeah. B-O-N-N-E-S.
I was like, James Bond, help us with this very confusing crossover.
Let's go. I'm gonna check the equipment shop, see if I can get any new stuff.
Here's a Twitter thing that I'm gonna read off.
Hit it. Do we have our cup of topics?
Yeah, I got my cup over here.
Good.
I got a few things before that.
Excellent.
This guy tweeted, "I've just had a reasonably large poo, and there's no toilet paper left on the Virgin Trains 1930 train from Euston to Glasgow. Please send help."
Duh.
Virgin Trains tweets, "Which coach, Adam? Adam. Jay, thank you. Virgin Trains, we'll send someone down to you."
I want this.
European trains are amazing.
Awesome.
Have you ever been on a train?
I have. I cannot say as though I have.
I've not really been on one. I went on. I mean, it was technically a train, but like it was for like 5 minutes for a Boy Scout thing.
Yep.
And I was on a train when my mom was pregnant when she was going to St. Louis. But like, I don't know. It's something that's maybe not actually that cool, but I've always wanted to go on a proper train.
Yeah. So I got a Power Razor Alpha, so that's gonna boost our attack by a bit. Yep.
What are you mewing about, Cat? You're looking out the window and you look super content. Why don't you just stop? Stop it.
I'll leave it the way I have it. I think just like the last one, there's an item you can do that'll get you 3 Buster Parts. I don't entirely remember where that is though.
So in between episodes, you've done a bunch of stuff.
Actually, I got my Class S license, which will boost the amount of cash I get from the Reaver bots in the ruins, and I also ground up quite a bit of money so that I could buy an extra, Buster Parts and equipment.
You gonna save?
Which I'll actually equip right now.
Are you gonna save?
I will.
You gonna save?
I am. I got a padded helmet. That lets me tumble dodge if I'm hit more than once. So if I get stun locked, I can actually tumble dodge out of the stun lock now.
Okay.
So basically, I can't get stun locked from rapid fire, which would have been nice in that ruin fighting that one guy.
The water temple.
Because you're invincible during your tumble roll, pretty much.
Invincibility frames. That
Yep.
one. So where are we off to now?
We are off to Salcata Island in a place called Kematoma City.
Oh, I'm
going to swap my weapon loadout because the ground crawler is really helpful for this one.
Other thing I can talk about.
Yep.
Last night, did I go to sleep for a while?
Yep.
Almost not at all.
You figured you weren't going to be able to.
Yeah. What I did do for part of that time, and you might be saying, James, it was not a very good decision. And you'd be right. I watched the 2001 film Evolution.
Yeah, that was not a good idea.
That movie has one almost funny scene. And it goes along with what we were talking about in the previous episode where when bad sexual things happen to men, it's hilarious.
Yep.
I think it's Orlando Jones, the main African American character. I mean, that's the name of the actor, but
Yeah.
he gets infected with an alien, and the only way they can remove it, is rectally.
Of course.
So, at first it's crawling down his leg. Like, have you ever seen The Mummy? The kind of graphics they use right under the skin.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's crawling down. So it's like crawling around his leg, and they're like, we're gonna have to amputate. And he's like, no, not my leg. You don't let him cut my leg off. And then it starts going towards his crotch, and they're like, oh, it's going towards the testicle. He's like, take the leg, take it.
God.
And so that was right before the butt joke, because eventually they have to pull it out of his ass. And he's like, and they're like, you're very brave for putting up with that. Is there anything I can get you? And he's like, I would like some ice cream, please.
No.
And they're like, what flavor? And he's like, doesn't matter. It's for my ass. That was the only funny scene in that whole movie.
God.
There were some
There's
like
my guns now. They're gold.
There's like some decent effects and stuff, and there's a good cast. Like
dang.
Julianne Moore's in there, and
See, there I went. I just dodge rolled.
what's the main actor from the X-Files? He was in that.
David Duchovny.
Yeah, he's in that. But that movie. Oh, and
So unlike with the last city where Glide was trying to take over the city, the Bonds pretty much already have.
Dan from Ghostbusters is in there. Dan.
Yeah.
I always forget how to say his last name.
Aykroyd.
Yeah. He
Huh.
was in that, and that movie was still bad. Like, how do you do that? It wasn't funny. It was only an okay sci-fi movie, even.
Oh, Data. Hi, buddy.
So, yeah, I stayed up until 5 a.m. watching that and JoJo.
That wasn't great. JoJo was a good idea, but
JoJo was super good. I mean, and we looked at cards and stuff before I was watching stuff. I think she went to bed around 3.
yep.
It looks like a little mini house.
And I was like, let's check it. Let's check it. I upgraded my weapon. Let's see my rapid here. Oh yeah, baby.
That's quite a bit.
I maxed out the range and rapid. This weapon's really helpful right here.
So you were talking about Glide.
Glide?
I thought we were done with him.
We're done with him. It's like, unlike Glide, who was trying to take the other island, the Bonds pretty much already have here.
So this is kind of a switch of enemies then.
Kind of, yeah.
So first it's all like, oh, the natural Reaver bots. And now it's like, no, the Tron bombs.
More or less,
like
yeah.
Like a best of Mega Man Legends.
More or less. It's like a Misadventures of Tron Bonne reunion special in this Mega Man Legends 2.
The greatest hits.
My gun's good now.
Pretty good. They can't take it.
They sure can't.
These challengers can't even challenge you.
I would like a real challenge. Okay, the Bonds sealed that door right there.
You can't get in.
Which way is the right way and which way gives me extra stuff? Remember, I got bread here if you want it.
Yeah. How true is the Scott Pilgrim statement that bread makes you fat?
It's loaded with carbs, so if you eat a bunch of it, yeah. If you eat a bunch of it and you don't do anything with the extra, you know, nutrient energy.
I mean, in terms of, like, that's true of any food.
Yeah.
Like, if you ate tons of vegetables but just sat there...
More so for bread than others, actually, you think. Because, again, breads are
carbs take a while
carbohydrate-rich, so carbs are meant to be stored energy for the long term.
So it goes straight to your fatty fat.
Yeah. It's easier for that
That's
stuff.
a large mass.
Carbs are one of the last energy sources that are used by the body. I think it uses, like... Because, like, sugars and proteins and carbs and
sugar's
fats.
Definitely first.
Yeah.
Sugar, yeah, the proteins would make sense.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Ugh, these guys, I
What
swear.
is the, like, internal conflict that Mega Man's having to wrestle with right now?
You mean his,
Is
like...
it his deep-seated hatred for Roll?
Not really. I think Roll and Mega Man have a lot of respect for each other.
Well, did they have to now that they have a child together?
Yeah, exactly. That happened, you see.
It happened off camera. Listen, they can only show one naked girl per E-rated game. 2 is right out, so we couldn't show Mega Man. Heyo! That guy looks like the doctor from Fullmetal Alchemist.
What, Shao Tucker or?
No,
Oh, no, the other
one
guy.
that gets his face exploded.
Yeah, a little bit. Let me say.
Dr. Marco.
Yeah, Marco, a little bit.
It looks a lot like Marco.
Fuck is wrong with your taste in
His
art,
little
kid?
Cat. You know, that's the. It reminds me of the.
It's the Chat Noir.
Yeah, it's good shit. The only good thing that ever came out of France.
Quitters.
Oh, I never got the chance to tell you the quitting joke when because you got through the water temple just fine.
Yep.
I was gonna say, wow, Jim, don't rage quit. You know who rage quit? Hitler.
He did.
He rage quitted.
There's an easier way through this part. I'm gonna double back. It's also get me some more money and stuff. I
I
think.
believe you.
I don't believe you. He never does. He never believes me. It's a dark secret we share.
It's not even a secret, but it is pretty dark.
What's in here?
Is it nothing?
There might be something. There's a house. I can probably rob this place.
Great. Oh no, what is my hand typing?
There's a lot of pickles left in this
God,
town. The
where am
Bonds
I
must not like
going?
pickles.
Oh no. I'm going to Kotaku.
Why?
I don't know. My
Don't
hand-
do that.
I told you my hand was
What's
typing.
old Richard Eisenbeis up to?
He talked about anime recently.
Oh no. Why is he still doing that?
They pay him to talk about it. Not well.
Why?
Because it sounds good on paper.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying he doesn't know anything about anime. So the way he writes makes it seem like he's pretty articulate and well-crafted and knowledgeable. But then you're like, but your opinions are just really... I'm going to go unorthodox, but I mean wrong. Because your opinions are wrong.
Look at this. I can Toho the shit out of this place. My guns are just... Oh, shit. No money. Stop shooting me.
You know who's another character I miss?
Who?
Besides, like, Mega Man?
Yep.
Bomberman? Some of the Bomberman 3D games are super good.
Generations was super fun. I think.
Yeah. I mean, the one
I don't know if you ever played Bomberman Generations, but it's really fun.
I should. I really enjoy Bomberman Hero.
Yep.
That's kind of a weird one.
Key around it? You should be able to use it to open the door.
Nailed it. I guess I could have just gone around the back, but I chose not to.
I'm gonna read this heartwarming sounding story.
On paper, it's heartwarming.
I mean, I just looked at the title. I haven't read the description.
Found money in here. So much money in here.
I mean, what do you still have left to?
But yeah, Richard Eisenbeis, I mean, there's precise... I first found out about him through his expertly crafted Watamote review entitled Watamote, the most mean-spirited anime I've ever watched, which
There's an
no,
article
it's
just
not.
talking about the few uncensored dicks in video games. I want to take a look at that.
Why not? But the one thing that I've ever agreed with Eisenbeis on is in that Watamote review, actually, in the sense that there is no defending that train scene in that anime. It was super uncomfortable.
Wait, what the fuck? Alright, Sony, listen up. PS4 needs new games, not God of War 3 remastered.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I enjoy God of War 3. It's the best God of War by far, in my opinion. I don't need a PS4 version of it. It already runs fine. I mean, it's in 720, not 1080. That's
Oh
about
no,
it.
not 720.
But that's enough to buy it again.
You'd have to be some kind of filthy casual to be okay with 720p. How dare you, sir?
Listen.
Anything below 1080 is for casuals.
Real gamers play in 4K, you fucking scrub!
Yep.
Why you shouldn't trust the Final Fantasy 15 demo too much? Is it cause it's a demo? Oh, and they're like, yeah, look at how much Final Fantasy 13 changed between its demo and final release. No duh.
Yeah, but Final Fantasy 13 also wasn't very good.
So, Richard Eisenbeis wrote about Tales of Zestiria.
Oh no, please
apparently.
tell me he didn't like it.
Hey there! Thanks for helping me out.
Imagine if Don Quixote was an JRPG and the title character really was fighting giants while everyone else saw windmills. That game is Tales of Zestiria.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna read the rest of that.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool. They're
the
going
guy we
super
saved.
fast.
He's gonna ram the pipes with his truck.
Dr. Marco? Wait, did he?
No, it's a different
Oh,
guy.
that's definitely not Dr. Marco.
Nope.
Konami pledges to make more Metal Gear. Yeah, good luck on that.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good though. People are kind of jumping to conclusions. They're like, oh great, now they're gonna make Metal Gear like a third-person pro-war military shooter or something.
That would be kind of hilarious in its contrast. Where
It
this
would
one,
be.
That one is suddenly just like, yeah,
Someone-
war's great.
Someone's like, listen, if you make a pro war Metal Gear game, you're doing something wrong. Nailed it. Money, I love it.
I love money too. It's a good thing I don't have any.
Oh no, we're here now. Oh, this is just a general store. I don't need this.
Oh, there.
Look, James.
Let's play that.
That's our future. That's what's happening.
All the things that Star Wars Rogue One has to have. I didn't know that Rogue One has been
Maybe you
announced.
can find something there.
Oh, that's the name of their spin-off movie.
Oh, gotcha. Dang it.
Great. I thought. It was,
I don't know. From
I
what
thought
I
it was
heard,
like a Factor 5 game, and I know Factor 5 is dead, but
Yep. From what I heard, I would have liked that Boba Fett game they were making for a time. The one that got super canceled.
that one or the Darth Maul one.
Yep.
That one looked pretty good.
Mhm.
Oh god. Why people think Hideo Kojima is no longer at Konami? I'm not gonna read like a speculative article.
I'm not gonna read some speculative
I'm
fiction.
gonna wait for them to whenever it actually gets out. Why? I don't know when that's gonna be, but.
Kojima will make an announcement. He always does. In like Swedish or something.
The Attack on Titan live action movie looks better than it should.
Oh no. Why would you do that?
Look at that, right
Oh
here.
goodness.
Oh my god. Because that franchise is humongous.
Yeah, oh, I know that.
Someone put Big
But-
Hero 6
what?
characters in Street Fighter 4.
Oh god.
Oh man, I love modders.
They're great sometimes.
They're great almost all the time.
Yep. That's pretty rad.
They're talking about Yakuza 0. I'm not gonna read that because I'll cry. Yakuza stage play. Oh Japan.
I'm reading
You
a
and your
biology source behind that
Gayaku Tenseiban all-female cast musicals
Ah,
and your
yes.
Yakuza live
Well,
plays.
don't most of their musicals have all female casts? though?
No, it's because of that theater troupe.
Oh
troupe
right,
is
gotcha.
female.
That troop. Okay.
And they just happen to be the ones that adapt it.
Okay,
but
that's
yes,
fine.
they are a very well known one. So they
Gotcha.
do represent the Drew Barrymore eating
Oh,
noodles.
we're gonna fight Teasel now.
Drew Barrymore eating noodles in Tokyo. Kotaku, what are you doing?
Take everything of value that isn't nailed down, you hear me? I mean everything. I don't want there to even be a toothpick left. Got it?
You gotta fight him?
Yep.
we collected all the
Uh oh, my game's disc is skipping.
Hey, as long as it doesn't crash.
It won't.
It's
Long
no
story
Tron,
short,
but-
we're gonna fight Teasel.
Great. Did you
You can
hear-
defeat this boss without destroying the statue.
Did you hear that Marvel's ending like 30-something of their comics because they're blowing the universe up?
Really?
Like apparently, like DC did that with the.
Look at this
the-
guy. He can't fight me.
Before the New 52, DC pretty much did that.
Yep.
And Marvel's now doing that.
Yep.
With something called the Secret Wars.
Yep. He's throwing food at me. The Bonds have become walking parodies of themselves. Yeah, if you got the right weapon loadout, that boss is kind of a joke.
That little punk, he didn't even care about the statue. Inconceivable.
Who cares?
What was thinking? That statue was a cultural treasure
Mega
of this island.
Oh god.
Oh yes.
I don't need to see that.
You needed to see that a little bit.
A little bit.
It's just an Atari joystick and someone putting their hand in a circular motion around it like so.
Yeah. I feel like we should be having actual conversations, not just talking about things you're looking at on the internet at the time.
I mean, some of these are pretty good.
I'm not gonna talk about the good ones, just the bad ones.
We're gonna talk about topic.
We can talk more shit on Richard Eisenbach. I don't care.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find that information. Topic I drew is King Oliver, Lord of Asshole.
He is. For some reason, your cat is a dick to me. I don't know why.
He's not great most of the time.
6 out of 10.
When he is great, though, he's super adorable.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
But
Nailed it. All right. So this ruin, I think, is technically bigger than the water one, but it's also a lot more interesting, I think. Oh wait, I gotta change my weapon loadout. Because the ground crawler won't really help us in this one. We gotta get my homing missile back.
Back? Did you lose it?
No, I gotta switch my weapon.
Oh.
Development room.
So, surprising no one, first video game of dicks, Custer's Revenge.
Well, of course, yeah, that one had like the pixelated Atari dicks.
Can we talk about how bad that game is?
Yes, let's.
And not even like gameplay wise.
Yep. Just on the context of it being super racist and.
I think you raped that woman.
Yeah.
You go over to a
Super racist and misogynistic, yeah.
person who's, I think, tied to a cactus or a pole or something, and you just wiener them.
Yep, and that's the game.
Oh god, I love this game.
Oh god.
Beat 'em and eat 'em.
Which one do you control?
The one on the top.
Oh.
Yeah,
God
you
dang.
gotta try and shoot it in their mouths. Whoa, what is this game? X-Man. Nothing to do with
Oh, no.
X-Men.
Of course not.
You basically make your way out of a labyrinth, and then you get to see that super awesome scene. That's not.
Oh, good. They're all for the Atari, yeah.
There was like a. It's because Atari had a licensing issue.
I think so, yeah. There were like a ton of, let's call it pornographic Atari games.
Yeah, there was like more than you'd think. Like, I don't know, a dozen.
Yeah.
The original Rampage had a little bit.
Which is more than there should be.
Had a little bit of dingle dang.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Leisure Suit Larry. That's we're gonna
That game sucked though, didn't it? So.
Yes.
Pig Dick?
Yeah, from Manhunt.
Yeah. Sorry, but in keeping with our usual theme, we're just looking up a list of games that featured wieners.
I've never heard of
Uncensored
Penumbra Black Plague. That is a scary, scary, scary penis.
It must be Heavy Rain.
So these are the
I must have missed that in Heavy Rain. I remember that.
I'm picking up
Yeah, these are the ruins in Kimatoma. This right here.
This is a little Silent Hilly.
I told you it's the creepiest one in the. Oh.
Well, hello, Monstars.
It has low draw distance. It's dark. It's creepy. And it starts out with the power ups. It's not. Oh. Remember these guys, James?
Yes.
These are the ones where I shoot them and it triggers all of them. So I shot one. I've now got 3 on my ass.
Well, they seem to go down really fast now, though.
Well, I use my homing missile on it, which is modded to hell. And my missile does have splash damage. So yeah. Again,
Do you know there's a dick in Animal Crossing?
there isn't.
Yeah, in New Leaf, there's a statue that has a penis.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Expose him early, I say.
David. Yeah.
Yep. A key is needed to open this door, which we do not have.
Well, I just spoiled a scene from a game I wasn't gonna play, but so remember the torture in Outlast?
Yep.
In Whistleblower DLC, your dick almost gets sawed off.
Oh, wow.
That's fun.
They sure know how to play to their audience's primal fears.
Far Cry 4, which I need to play, has some dick. Yeah, I told you about this scene.
The giant scrotum boss fight?
In South Park, yeah.
God.
Your in-game parents are doing the nasty while you're shrunk down for dumb reasons.
God.
Aw, damning it.
Keep spoiling yourself?
No, I said the D word. I just said it.
Oh, $2.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the power back on this place. The elevators will work now. And we get item data.
Great.
Nothing else. We'll have to find map data ourselves, though. Well, that sure is a floppy Johnson.
Oh, SMT's
Of
getting
course!
honorary.
For its giant penis demon.
Yeah, Mara.
Yep, Mara. Good old Mara.
Okay, hilariously, there are actually enough penis monsters in SMT to make a top 10 list.
Oh my. Yeah, I guess Incubus would count too. Because it has that giant dick horn.
It's a giant horn.
That's a dick. And a dick it is. So we are already up like 30,000 zenny just in this first part of it. We exploring this creepy old ruin. It's dingy and red. All covered in dark, spooky walls that look moderately fleshy.
Get a look at those things on the wall. Are they just like
They're just like decals.
big coins or something?
Yeah, they're giant like seals.
Or,
oh, and then there's this.
Well,
Where's he? Oh, wow. Yeah, he just... You missed it.
I did miss it.
Hang on, he'll come back around. I'll show you. He's taking a walk. Who knows where, but he's taking a walk.
Can he hit you at all through that giant gap?
Well,
are you
put it
safe?
this way. There was a window there before.
Oh.
He walks by and he's just like, wait for it. He'll come around.
Arsnar.
It's kind of cool. He'll walk on over. There he is again. Then he'll just like, he'll just see you, be like, the fuck? And then look. Gah!
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, are you damaging it? Is that a thing?
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, this is a really cool ruin. They had to, I guess, to make up for that. That counts.
Yep. You're still.
It's $1.
You're
Yep.
still winning.
That tough as nuts. Crazy water ruin.
Just catching up with Derek, telling him about what a fun couple of days I've had.
Yeah.
Get those crystals.
Gotta get them all.
Don't. The White House wins.
They do, and we don't want that.
No, they're the real terrorists.
Depending on who you talk to. Anyway, so yeah. I mean, I'm doing okay. I got over my post-con bummers. Because the convention was fun, and now I gotta come to grips with the fact that spring break is over and I have to go back to actual adult responsibilities.
It's true.
Which is the worst.
Yep. There are very few things that are.
I do not recommend having actual jobs and responsibilities.
I would not recommend growing up, actually.
Yeah.
In general, if you can just get stuck at 18, I think is pretty good.
Yep, because nobody expects too much of you.
Yeah, but you're allowed to do enough things that like it's pretty cool. Hi. Dude, I like the back head. It kind of reminds me of a xenomorph. Oh, that's different.
He'll try and just... I think this thing's a model after a dinosaur. I think it's supposed to be.
Not any that I'm familiar with.
It's...
I was super into dinosaurs.
It's probably
when
the
I was-
biggest Reaverbot you fight in the series.
I would think. It barely fits on the screen.
Whoa!
Does it have,
Also, that's lava around you, by the
does it have
way.
area of attack?
Sort of. That one's kind of like a shockwave type attack. It just sends like a wave moving towards you. Like, here's the thing. You can keep attacking it.
Is it doing anything? I don't even see a health bar.
I'm just doing it to show you what they kind of expect from you in this boss fight. Like, they expect you to put up resistance and fight it before you really know what it's all about.
Are you trying to get him into the lava?
No, I'll show you what it's all about.
Show me what
Oh, wow.
it's all about.
He'll clap and drop all these rocks. Where's the lava? There's the lava.
He's not cooperating.
He's not.
Exciting.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh.
you got hit a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, you should be a pancake, so I guess we can accept this, but...
Yep. Oh no, more rocks falling. Because what happens is eventually you do enough damage and...
Does a rock fall on his head?
I just haven't done enough damage yet.
Not
Man,
enough.
I remember as a kid being stuck in this, I wasn't sure what to do.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is I don't like.
See,
boss
like
fights
eventually
that,
he'll get down and he'll be weakened.
I don't like boss fights that leave you in the dark this long.
And then what you find out is he goes into the lava.
Why would you do that?
Why is
He drinks it.
Robot taking any damage? His energy output keeps growing.
He likes spicy
Look at
things.
his healing.
How
He
good are-
drinks the lava and he heals himself.
How can we stop the healing?
What?
So he's geothermal powered. What they don't tell you is there are these doors all around that you can actually go through.
Can you just leave?
This one's locked, yeah. You can just leave out of a different door than you came in, and that's how you progress.
Oh,
You
so
can't fight him yet. That's where he came from.
So it's gotta be that way or...
Yep. But yeah. And you know, if you're a kid just playing this game for the first time, you'll burn through your weapon energy like that. There's data's right outside the door, so you can always recover your energy.
I guess so. So did you never actually fight this guy for reals?
You do.
Oh, okay.
What you have to do is figure out a way to take away his ability to heal himself with the lava.
Wait a minute.
There's something funny about this door.
I think you should take a look at it.
We're going to take a look at this door on the next episode.
Yeah, there's no room for this door.